So you guys are the creators of Fusion. Now, what's your names?
I'm Mike Lee.
And I'm Nagib Haque.
And what do you guys do? Like, what's your profession?
I went to Emory for undergrad, and I graduated in '05 with a biology and sociology degree. Was originally planning to go to medical school, but I found a better way to change the world, I guess.
Okay.
And now I'm applying to business school, Emory Business School,
Okay.
with the intention of using the knowledge I learned there towards music and towards what I do.
Okay. And how about you?
So I went to school for neuroscience, and I also started a graphics company. And currently I am an employee of the Emory University. I work for a program called Cancer Quest. It's a cancer education program under Winship and biology department. So that's what I do full time right now.
Gotcha. So you both start off as med majors, basically.
Yes.
What change happened that you guys came up to bring this fusion idea to the Emory community?
What happened? Well, I met Nagib my junior year of college, and both of us at the time, I guess we were looking for something new in music. We wanted to do something new, but didn't quite know what it was. And as a sociology major, I kind of had the idea of that the world is going into a more diverse and fused kind of a place. And I guess that kind of gave me the root of the idea of fusion and fusion music to begin with.
Gotcha.
Well, for both of us, really passion. I was a pre-med, like you said, and what changed that whole thing is you have to do something that you're very passionate about.
Okay.
And ultimately, it's your life. You're gonna want to enjoy what you do for the rest of it. And music is something that we both foresee that we would be extremely satisfied and happy pursuing. So that's why we started the record label. And Fusion as a project, like Mike just said, this world is so diverse, and diversity and the cultures that the world has makes the place very beautiful. So we want the best way to embrace this, and art through choreography, music is a perfect way to channel all of that and bring people together. So that's what the whole root of Fusion really started to begin with.
And for me, also another thing to add is it was also kind of against the conventional idea of every single Asian kid has got to go to medical school or law school. I come from that community, and so does he.
Gotcha.
And it's kind of, I guess, a way to a declaration, if you will, that if you are doing something you're truly passionate about, something that you feel in your soul, I guess, you don't have to go into law school or medical school in order to make that happen.
No, definitely.
So
now tell me about the show. Like, why Fusion? What does this show mean to you that you guys changed your career paths for?
Well, the first thing this show is starting from the top, is bringing awareness to the community, and taking the talents that we have and the place that we grew up, which is at Emory and Atlanta, and having so many leaders here and taking examples through our mentors that we molded ourselves into, I guess you could say, leaders ourselves. And with the talent that we have, we wanted to give back to the community and make a difference. And because this is our passion, that coincidence is extremely favorable, and Fusion is a perfect way to channel that.
Okay.
And so that was one of the first reasons why Fusion, for me, was so meaningful, because we could really make a difference into the community and bring people together rather than just coexisting among ourselves. We really should appreciate what we have and go further.
Okay.
for me, it is one almost out of necessity, kind of a reaction towards the way things are right now, diverse but segregated, and that's the way Atlanta is, and Emory is also a great example of diverse but segregated. Also, through my experience here at Emory, I realized that things got to change, And as a generation, it's time to take a stand on something. And instead of fighting with guns and picket lines, I think now we're up to a point where we can stand for something with music and art. So that's one, out of necessity, and two, doing something that's truly worthwhile, something truly original. Not following anybody else's steps, really blazing a trail of your own, something people can look back and say, they started that. You know, so to me, that's something worthwhile doing, and something that's worth changing career paths for.
And it's something that we are good at. You know what I mean? When you're able to recognize that fact and then implement your talents and your expertise to help others or to create shows like Fusion and programs like Fusion, then knowing that you're good at it also gives you additional motivation to pursue that even further. So it's something that we both really understand. I mean, music, and especially working with academic environment, we are so comfortable. I mean, especially going to Emory. I mean, this is where we grew up. So starting at Emory, this was a perfect place to get involved with the students, the faculty, the administration. This was really our comfort zone. So it made things a lot more easier. But nonetheless, definitely we had our own struggles. But with everything, the more you make through everything, and then the better you get.